In the last half an hour or so, there was a Easter parade here. And there were lots of people with balloons. They were all talking, of course, about the importance to make sure that Salisbury is a positive place to be in, because there has been a lot of concern and a lot of fear, really, over what's happened in recent weeks. Of course, we now have heard this update about Yulia Skripal, about her condition. She is now eating, she's drinking, and she seems to be stable, but her father's still in that critical condition, Sergei Skripal, as you've been talking about. And this is a focus here in Salisbury. Over the last few weeks or so, we've seen the scenes of these forensic officers carrying out their work. We now know that the main concentration of nerve agent was found on Sergei Skripal's front door. Now, at the beginning of this investigation, people could literally walk up to it. The cordon has now been extended way up the hill, so you can't even see the house anymore. But of course, these are the updates. And certainly the atmosphere here in Salisbury today is very wet, as you can see, but people are still turning out here for this Easter service that we've seen. And we've seen a number of people from the church and from Salisbury Cathedral. They've come here to speak as well today. But the focus was in the cathedral, and then hundreds of people walked through the streets with these balloons to mark the Easter service. And there was certainly, as I say, a feeling that this is a city that now needs to get back to some form of normality. I went to a council meeting a couple of days ago, and they said that business is down 20%, and the businesses that are immediately affected, so in the vicinity where these cordons are in place, business for them is down 90%. So as you can imagine, lots of people aren't happy. They've now introduced free parking here, which has made a difference, but there is a concern going forward because it seems that these cordons may be in place for many months, and this investigation will run well into the summer. So understandably, this is a very small city. Nothing like this has ever happened before, so it is a shock. It is something entirely new, and there is a lot of mystery surrounding this case. But all the while, of course, these updates coming from Salisbury Hospital that Yulia Skripal is now okay. She's able to eat, she's able to drink, and we understand she's communicating. So that could be key for this investigation. Incidentally, yesterday, actually, a play area, children's play area, was cordoned off near to Mr. Skripal's home. We don't know why, but that could potentially be information that's come from Yulia Skripal herself. That is now being searched, as in many areas across Salisbury. But it seems that the main events and the main investigations seem to be winding down a bit here now. But every day, you know, there's more updates that come from this city, and certainly this is going to be an investigation that lasts for many, many months.